Okay. Hi guys. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay. How would you like to go through the products? Did you look online? Were there ones that you were like, yes, I want to see them? Or do you want me to just pick?
Let us know.
Just pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you hoping to see
Some.
out of the products today? Like as far as something that could help you?
Relaxation.
Yeah?
Yes.
And energy.
And energy.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. We got both of those. We can totally do both of those. So, relaxation. Let's start with that one. So I'm going to pass this so you guys can look at it as you want. So who said relaxation? You did. You go ahead, hold that and look at that. So Magnolia. This is a roller touch. I love this thing. I like the roller touches because they're super convenient too. Like really, really convenient. So Magnolia is sourced from China. Go ahead and smell that. I feel like I'm on a talk show.
Just not Jerry Springer.
No, not cherry Springer.
Nice. Oh, very nice.
They sourced it from China. And in my opinion, out of the magnolias I've smelled down south, this has a different smell than magnolias that I'm familiar with. But it's nice. And when you put it on, it changes smell. If you guys want to try it, you can.
Oh yeah, it changes on your. She can try that one. I'll try the energy one.
Okay. So it changes smell a little bit because it mixes with your chemical
Oh.
makeup.
Oh.
So it'll smell different on you than it does on me too.
Oh, damn.
Magnolia is used for calming and relaxation. This one's really nice for your skin. And again, because it's in a roller touch, if you have like blemish or something on your skin, you could literally just take it, dab it on your face, wherever you need to put it. Or if you want to use it before you go to sleep to kind of help you relax, you can either put it behind your ears, you can put it on your wrists, because I don't know if you sleep like this, you'll smell it. You can put it on the back of your neck, on the bottoms of your feet. Fun fact about Magnolia. So, oils like lavender and clary sage are all extremely calming and relaxing, and they have a constituent in it called linalool. So like each oil, Magnolia, it's not just Magnolia. There's a bunch of compounds, and think like chemistry. There's a bunch of lists of words that tell you why Magnolia does what it does, and one of them is linalool, and that helps you relax. It helps calm you. Magnolia has 70% more linalool than lavender or clary sage. So that just gives you an idea if you've ever used either of those oils and know how relaxing they can be. This one's gonna really do it. 70% more. That totally blew my mind. Right?
Drink.
Yeah. What else was on it besides the soothing the skin? Soothing anxious feelings, so like it's more than just calming for your skin and for helping you sleep. It can help with emotions too. Let's find the ones that would be good for energy. Here we go. So depending on what kind of energy you're looking for, there's a couple different things. Because, yep. Both of these. This one's the one that makes the most sense though when you think of energy. Green mandarin.
Ooh.
Is that better than peppermint?
So as far as energy goes, because you have so many different options, it really just depends on what works well with you.
Mhm.
Peppermint is great for energy, but green mandarin is a citrus oil, and just about all citrus oils are wonderful for lifting moods and giving you energy. Green mandarin is unique though. Green mandarin is basically red mandarin, but they pull it before it's ripe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
So it has different chemical properties to it. And fun fact, almost any citrus oil that there is, it's photosensitive. So like you have to be careful before you put it on, before you go outside. Green mandarin, so they have it on the label here. Let's see, let me find it. Yeah, it says right here, avoid sunlight or UV rays for up to 12 hours after applying. They have to put that on there because it is still a citrus oil, but out of their chemical components, there's nothing that shows that it has any photosensitivity to it. And they're thinking it's because they distilled it before it was ripe. That's really cool. So that means that this one technically is safe to put on and then go out in the sun. We're talking like extensive hours of being out in the sun. Don't put it on and then go in a tanning bed. Please don't do that. But this one, like citrus oils, this one can help support your nervous system, your digestive system, your respiratory system, so it can help you with breathing. And it can help soothe and uplift your mood. So as far as giving you energy goes, if you feel like you're lacking in energy because you're anxious or stressed and stuff like that, this one's going to calm those emotions to leave room for you to feel like you can have good energy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's green mandarin. And then the other one,
Yeah.
right, that
So
one's
yeah.
nice. I like green mandarin.
So can you put that, you know, you can just put on your skin, but can you also consume that?
Green mandarin. So the way you can tell with doTERRA oils, if there's a supplement facts on the bottle, you can ingest it.
Oh, okay.
If there's not a supplement facts, there's a reason that they don't recommend it being ingested. What's an example? Wintergreen. Wintergreen is an oil that you can't ingest, and it's because it's like a blood thinner.
Oh,
So, you know, there's no safe way to tell you like how much you can or can't take. You really just shouldn't ingest that. That could end up being toxic internally. But when you put it on your skin, your body absorbs it differently. So it's safe. It's good to breathe it in, and it's good to put on your skin, but not for internal use. But if there's a supplement fact, you know that you can take it internally. Another one for energy. So energy, I say for energy, this one's different in the sense that it just depends on what's blocking you from having energy. So like, are you not having energy because of inflammation, pain, or because of stress? You know what I mean? Depending on why. Turmeric was a new oil that they released, and depending on, like, say you have inflammation, almost any of our problems stem from inflammation, like all of them. But turmeric, I was so excited when I saw this one. Have either of you guys ever done the supplements?
No.
I think my mom is. doing
Yeah.
turmeric.
Yeah, so like it comes in a powder, it's a spice, it's in a lot of Indian dishes, but there's supplements out there for turmeric, and most of them are water soluble. In fact, I think all of them are water soluble. And what that means, our bodies are fat soluble. So when you take a fat soluble thing and you take, well, I'm not going to reference to the oil because this is fat soluble. When you take the supplements of turmeric, they're water soluble. It's kind of like the opposites of magnets, or I should say the same sides. They oppose each other. It takes a while for it to bond into your body. So basically by the time you're bonding it in, you're getting some of the turmeric to help your inflammation and help your body, but you're not getting all of it. Your body's already on that process where it's like digesting it and pushing it out. So you're not getting the whole thing. This is fat soluble, so it bonds with your body immediately.
Oh.
Like, I thought that was so cool. I was so excited about it. And I've been running more lately, and I've been getting more inflammation in my ankles and my knees. You guys saw my post. I was so proud of myself. Run 5 miles. God, I hurt after. I took turmeric and I felt better, but man, I hurt afterwards. But this is really, really good for inflammation, and my mind was blown. So, like, I used it before, and I just had mild inflammation, and I thought, okay, so maybe it worked. I feel like I've been doing this for 3 years, and I'm still blown away every time it works. Like, I'm still a skeptic, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's not going to do that for me. And then it does. I'm like, oh, that's right, they work. But this one, I took it internally. It tastes like earthy butthole. It really does. Yeah, smell that. Gently, smell it gently.
Gently.
Oh, yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh, gently.
Yep.
Smell it gently. Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's an interesting one. Jonathan, would you like to smell?
Everything but
It's an interesting
That's
phrase
funny.
for it. So turmeric supports healthy glucose and lipid metabolism. It's also great for cellular antioxidant enzymes, enhancing those. Your antioxidant enzymes, obviously, you have good antioxidants. It helps with your immune system, helps with your body's circulation. It just does a whole bunch of good things. It's like a giant ripple effect with turmeric. It helps your nervous system, cellular function. What else? It even helps increase curcumin potency and absorption. So I can't remember exactly how to describe the curcumin potency in our body. Dr. Hill does it best, so I'll have to find you guys a video for it so you can understand that one a little bit better. In my mind, I feel like I can see it all mapped out, but I have no idea how to say it in words to explain it to you guys. Just know that it absorbs with your body well. It also promotes immune function, healthy immune function. Oh, neat. I didn't remember this one. So when you diffuse it, all oils have emotional benefits to them. So any oil that you smell, it's going to help enhance or benefit you in some way emotionally. This one, when you diffuse it and you're smelling it, it can actually provide an emotional lift and help improve your mood. So I don't know who wants to sit and smell that all day. But I don't know about you, but it's hard for me to imagine this improving my mood by smelling it.
Yeah.
I know it can improve my mood by taking it internally, but sitting there and
Not by
smelling
sniffing that bad boy.
it. No. You can cook with it though too, because it'll help you internally in that sense. But turmeric, so like you reduce your body's inflammation, can help give you energy. That one was exciting. Let's see. Ooh, here's another one that's fun to take internally. Where is it? My itty bitty pink pepper. Pink pepper. So this one, they kind of teased us. Mother's Day this year, they came out with like a Mother's Day trio, and pink pepper, green mandarin, and anise. So like star anise. Those were the three in the trio that came out. Smell that one gently too, just because it is pepper. So like if you get too big of a smell, you might sneeze. And if you sneeze, just don't sneeze on me. And we'll be good. We'll still be friends.
Oh, wow.
So again, yeah, it's not like the most ideal smell, but what it can do for your body is incredible. So pink pepper has a supplement fact on it, and to me, this one being used internally, you're going to get the best benefits from it, because the pink pepper helps the same way that black pepper does, but a little differently. So it can help curb appetite and cravings, and it can also support your digestive system. So pink pepper, it's kind of like a stimulant. So it helps your immune system, helps your digestion, it's really great for your gut. It supports respiratory system as well. So like we smell that, right? And it instantly like kind of tickles your nose. But what it does for your lungs is it helps open up your airways. So it's really cool how that works. This one's also relaxing to your nervous system. So like if you get anxiety or high stress or, you know, the tensions, it's going to be good in that sense. And if you don't like the taste of it, I didn't set them out. I have veggie caps. They're like pre-made little, or I'm not pre-made. They're little veggie caps. They break open and you can put your drop of oil in it, close it, and then you can take it. That way you don't have to, like you could do that for the earthy butthole. And you don't have to worry about tasting it. But, right? Another one though with pink pepper. So think about pepper and how it's kind of spicy and warm.
I love pepper on everything.
Right? You can use this to cook with, but you can also use it for massages. I actually did it, so when we started to get into cold weather and I was running, I got home and like my joints hurt and I didn't want to put deep blue rub on because it's super cooling. I didn't want to be colder. I was already really cold when I came inside, so I thought of something warmer. I did cinnamon and pink pepper, and I used them to massage my legs, and it warmed me up and it helped with my circulation, so it reduced the inflammation. So within like 30 minutes, it was awesome.
Do we got that in like economy size?
Economy size? What, the deep blue
Like
rub?
like
This?
where I can massage some things, but bigger size.
So I'm actually glad that you asked that. So like this bottle, 5 milliliter bottle, actually has 80 drops
Oh, sweet.
of pink pepper in it, give or take. You know, it's the guesstimate. It has about 80 drops in there, and each drop is like equal to say like 28. So for peppermint, this is a better example because you're not going to drink pink pepper tea. But with peppermint, 1 drop of peppermint equals 28 cups of peppermint tea.
Wow.
Oh,
But
sweet.
you're not going to drink 28 cups of peppermint tea in a day to get those benefits, but 1 drop will give you the same benefits for
Okay.
it. So like, this is economy size.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know it's hard. You look at it and you're like this tiny little thing. I see no value in you.
It's not gonna work in
You're
your
going to fit in my
purse,
purse. What are you going to do for me? But there are so many things that this can do for you. So many different things. Whether you're putting it on, you know, you can have your lotion in your hand, put a couple drops in your lotion, and put it on, and help your legs that way. Well, I say my legs. That was where all my circulation problem was. Or you can put it in your veggie caps. You can cook with it. All right, yarrow palm. I was the only one in my group, I feel like, that was really excited about this one. It came on the screen, I'm like, yes!
And you're like, nobody else is cheering. Okay.
Yay! Yarrow! So I like yarrow. A lot of people think it's just a weed. But what is a weed by any other name? No,
You
so,
can rub it in and feel great.
right? But some people, they make tea, like herbal tea out of yarrow. And it's really, really great for your body. So like antibiotic, antiseptic,
I don't even know what
antimicrobial.
to say about that.
I know, it's a very
It's like you don't really know.
interesting smell.
Yeah.
You don't smell it and you're like, I love this, or hate it. It's like,
I
in the
just- I don't know.
so it's mixed with pomegranate as well. They're calling it the nutritive duo because it has antibiotics, antibiotic properties to it, antibacterial, antiviral from the yarrow, from the herb side, and then the pomegranate has antioxidant support. So you're getting the best of both worlds in this. Let's see, it helps promote cellular, immune, and nervous system health. It can even help encourage a healthy metabolic function. So another fun fact about yarrow, it can be really soothing emotionally, so it can calm your mind, support your mind, and it's really soothing for your skin. I was using this on a bruise on my leg that I got while I was at convention in Utah. Within a few days, like, it definitely reduced it, but then I got kind of forgetful and I stopped applying it because I was doing so many other different things. I'm like, but I want to use this oil today. So I like to kind of balance it out in how I'm using them. This one, though, you can take it internally. Supplement facts, yay. You can take it internally, and that's when it's going to help your immune system and your cellular function. But fun fact about yarrow, they told a story about yarrow. So back in the day, Achilles, he used to make an herbal bath with yarrow, and he would have him and his soldiers soak in this herbal bath, or they would apply it as a salve on their skin before they went into battle, so that way if they got shot by arrows and stuff, they wouldn't die of like infection.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Right?
Pretty neat.
Yeah, I made the joke that he must have applied it everywhere but his heel, and my group did not think that was very funny.
We do.
I know, it was hysterical. But yeah, so look, it says here you can consume 1 to 2 drops in the morning and at night to promote your healthy metabolism. So metabolism, it just fits right on in with your circulation. Everything has to just flow with your body. So we have blocks in different parts of our body. Yarrow can help in those ways. I like yarrow palm. I was excited about it. Let's see, what else do I have? There we go. Okay, copaiba. Have you guys seen the oil form of this? So it comes in essential oil form, like one of those 15 milliliter bottles, these bigger ones here. And it was like a whirlwind. It was like a surge force for essential oil users. They were very, very excited about copaiba because it does a lot of the same things that frankincense can do. So it works on cellular levels, it helps with your immune system, it can help with your emotions as well, in like a grounding and calming and spiritual kind of sense. Let's see what else. It's almost like what doesn't frankincense do, you know what I mean? And copaiba was the same way. So like, and it was showing that it could almost do some of the things that frankincense could do, but better. So copaiba is a cannabinoid. So copaiba,
Oh, you put
unlike,
the drops of that in my chocolate you gave me.
did I?
You did. That's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With the Fight It Bomb roller.
Yeah.
I almost totally forgot. I did.
You did.
Sorry. So these are now officially in soft gel form. There's probably 1 to 2 drops of actual oil in each of these because the bottle here says that you can take 1 soft gel as needed. I can't imagine that they would load that with more. You know what I mean? Because there's a certain amount that it's recommended that you stay within certain guidelines of how many oils you take internally. But these soft gels are amazing because now they're pre-made for you, ready to go to take it internally. The oil form one is awesome because you can use that one topically for aches and pains, for inflammation, for just skin, cellular support. But these ones, to take it internally now, the benefits are amazing. It supports your cardiovascular health, so like your heart health, your immune systems, your digestive systems. Copaiba is even an antioxidant.
Mm.
So, I mean, there's a lot of different things. It supports your nervous system. So I said it's a cannabinoid. We have CB1 receptors and CB2 receptors, and one of them affects our nervous system, and then the other one affects our, I can do this. I can never remember between the two. I always get them mixed up. One of them affects your nervous system and the way your body functions, and then the other receptor affects your neurological function. This one, Copaiba, is not the cannabinoid where it's like THC, where it affects both of those. This one only affects the nervous system, so it helps your body without interrupting your neurological process. So that's something that's really amazing about Copaiba. This is going to be the closest we get to THC, to CBD oils. I should have said THC. That needs edited out. Told you I need to work on this. Oh, you guys, the deodorant. I'm so excited about the deodorants. Did you guys see my video?
No.
When I came back from Utah? Yeah, you saw it. So, for starters, my video, I was exhausted. Did I say exhausted?
Exhausted.
It was over 16 hours of being in and out of airports and on planes.
Oh.
I was ready to not be in an airport and not be on a plane. I don't know if I got this off before I used it last, but you can still smell it. So the doTERRA Balance deodorant. So many of us were like stupid excited when they showed this on the screen, because the last deodorant that doTERRA had, none of us were very impressed with. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's woodsy.
Yeah, so the last deodorant I actually thought made me stink. Like, I thought it made me smell worse. And I kept thinking, like, okay, maybe this is just that detox phase. It's a new deodorant, it's a natural deodorant. Okay, my body's just detoxing, I'm going to smell for a little while. I'm sorry, I tried sticking with that thing for like 2 months. I was done with smelling. It was awful, so I felt like I smelled better when I went without deodorant completely. That's how bad I thought it made me smell. No offense, doTERRA, but that was bad.
Yeah, don't.
It could have just been my chemical makeup though too, you know what I mean? Other people it probably worked okay for. This one, my mind was totally blown, so I put it on at like 5 in the morning in Utah on Friday. No, I'm sorry, Saturday. Yes, here we go. So Saturday morning, I went through my day at Utah convention. I had applied this once in the morning, and that evening I got on my first flight out, and then I had like a 7-hour overnight layover in Denver. Still only with that one application of this. So I went through my whole day. There was so much walking. It was hot out. I sweat. I was active. I didn't change my clothes. You would think at some point eventually you're going to start smelling at least a little ripe. And it just never happened. And I finally, Sunday at like 1 o'clock was when I finally landed and got in Cleveland Airport. By the time I got home Sunday, it was like 3 o'clock. And it was like, that pit check moment where you're like, well, damn. I still smell good. I still smell good. That's like 30 hours or more of one application of the deodorant. And I was so punch drunk from being exhausted and excited about the deodorant that I did a video. And if you watch it, you can tell I look like I need a nap. I need a few naps. But this worked. And I'm still using it. And with me running and everything, I thought, okay, well, you know what? The run will be the true test.
Yes.
Because you really sweat with running. It works. It hasn't not worked yet, and I feel like I'm waiting for the day where it's like, guess what? I don't work anymore. But it's working. I'm really excited about it. So they're coming out with another deodorant as well. So Balance is one of doTERRA's blends, like the 15 milliliter oil blends. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. I love it so much. But they're coming out with another deodorant with the blend called Citrus Bliss. And they're going to make one, baking soda free. I don't know if that means anything to either of you guys. It meant nothing to me at convention, but a lot of people seemed excited about it. Some people's bodies, like their pH levels, they must react differently with baking soda. It must irritate under their arms. But I'm fine with or without baking soda. So it helps absorb moisture, So maybe that's where some people are like, yeah, nay, we don't want that. Because you're supposed to sweat a little bit. You're not supposed to not sweat. But yeah, this one, it's amazing. It smells so good and it works and it's a natural deodorant. I feel like I finally found you. So, convention, they always, well, yeah, I'll do this one. So at convention, they always release one oil that's specific to just the people that show up at convention, or the people that are there. Every year, it's always been birch oil, but because of the fires, they could not do birch oil. There was not enough to supply for the 40,000 some people that showed up to the Utah convention. 40,000 people, that's insane.
That's a lot.
I know, you look at the area and you're like, there's no way there's that many people in this area, and yet there were. And I was one of them. So this year, instead of doing birch oil, they came out with lemon myrtle. This one's pretty cool. So it smells a lot like Melissa, which is basically lemon balm. Not basically, it is. Melissa is lemon balm. And lemon myrtle is citrus oil. It smells like a cleaning product, doesn't it? But like a good one.
Smells clean.
But a good one.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Yeah, it's good.
Right? Lemon myrtle, it can be relaxing to your mood. And it can cleanse surfaces and your skin. That's another thing that I love about these oils. They are so powerful that they can detox our bodies on the inside without harming our organs, and they can also kill germs and stuff like that on surfaces. I can't say kill germs.
It can make my car sparkle. Say that.
Cleanse surfaces. But lemon myrtle, I'm actually not sure, and I meant to look it up. There's no supplement fact on this. In fact, there's nothing, and I think it's because it's a convention, like the giveaway, that they didn't have it on there. But there's no supplement fact, so I don't know if you can take this internally. It just says here you can diffuse it to clear the air, promote feelings of wellness and vitality. You can use it during meditation to promote feelings of positivity and calm. Yeah, lots of it diffusing and cleansing surfaces is all that I see on this paper. So I don't imagine lemon myrtle is one you can take internally. But this one isn't going to be one that's released on the doTERRA website. This one's mine because I went to Utah.
Nice.
You guys just have to come with me to Utah next year and you can get your own. Yeah, let's all go. So this one is the doTERRA Spa. Spa. So last Christmas, doTERRA came out. Actually, I think they brought it back. It was more of bringing it back. A beautiful roller touch. So like the Magnolia, the roller touch form, there was a blend called Beautiful. And they brought it back last Christmas in like a clutch with a few other oils. And I remember thinking, all right, my LRP, my order's coming up in a couple days. I'll put it on then. Because you can't put those limited items on your cart and then save it for later. You have to purchase it that day. Okay, so I was all excited thinking, all right, a couple more days, I'll buy it. A couple days went by and that sucker's sold out.
Oh.
Yep, I did not get it. I was so devastated. So I tried to create my own version of the Beautiful blend because you can kind of find what's in it. Well, not kind of. They show you what's in it. They show you everything that's in it online. And I thought, okay, well, I have all of those oils except for that one. You know what I mean? So it's like you just made it work. And it smelled pretty good. So when this came out, I'm like, yes! I finally got Beautiful! It smells so good. So you can spray it on you. I don't want to spray it on your couch, so if you guys, because it will mist and it kind of does leave like an oil
Oh, okay.
on a surface. It doesn't make your skin feel greasy, but I did notice like it does leave that on surfaces. So on your skin it absorbs well. But so the Beautiful mister, you can actually mist that onto your body from any angle.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what I mean? So like it's sideways, upside down, straight side up, and it still sprays. It's the little things in life that excite
I
me.
like that.
Right?
Ooh, it
Smells
smells
so
good
good.
too.
So yeah, it provides uplifting and energizing feelings. So it might not be an oil that you can ingest or put on you, but like you technically are putting oils on you. But it's in a body mister. This one's exciting for me.
That's awesome.
That's nice.
Right? So let's see, it says the oils of sunflower, avocado, and passion fruit, which are all in this, they help soothe and soften and hydrate your skin for an overall healthy glow.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, this one's really cool. as far as lotions go, and it smells amazing. There's no toxins in it. All right, last. Well, no, it's not the last. I still have the kids line. We'll do the kids line. So you seemed excited about the kids line when I got here. Save that one for last. So the kids line is really cool to me because my kids use oils at the house, and they really love it, like being able to put the roller balls on themselves. My son, he's 3, so he loves putting them on his feet. He's always very excited, and it blows my mind. Like, we've been using oils for so long now that like if he gets a tummy ache or something, he goes, "Mommy, I need the tummy roller." Like, he knows it's for the oil. He doesn't ask for things like Tums or like Pepto-Bismol or I don't know any. We don't use that in the house, so he has no idea what any of those things are. He only knows oils, and it's hard for me sometimes because I'll make certain blends for me, and they're like the adult version to help me, and that's too intense for the kid's skin. So it's like I have to make 2 separate rollers, but even then I'm still like, they're all in like one area. They don't really belong to the kids. They're things that I've made that they can use. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this came out, and it's specifically for kids. It's in this cute little case. It's got a little carabiner, so like they can carry it around, a little handle. Comes with these neat little flashcards and their own little carabiner clips.
So cool.
Right? Right? They're pre-diluted, so they're all safe for kids. They're already pre-diluted for just about any age. And they all have these fun labels, like Brave, the Courage blend. These are all like new for kids. They made them up just for kids.
Aww.
And we're going to smell them all because they're amazing. So Brave, the Courage blend. Look at these flashcards. They tell you. So it even says note for caregivers. So like say you're leaving your kids with the babysitter and you leave this out. Like this whole set is just ready to go. And you're like, okay, so the oils are on the counter, the little note cards inside. If you have any other questions, just text me or ask the kids. Well, I can say ask the kids. The kids at this point, they know like how to use them. So I feel pretty confident that they won't lie and be like, sure, we can put them in our eyes. You're like, no, they're not going to say that. But, you know what I mean? Like, it's just nice. So, like, it says right here, you can use these blends as powerful daily affirmations for your child as you care for their growing body. It tells you how to use them, tells you that the flashcards are quick guides. And then, okay, this one's cool. So this card right here, it shows you the breakdown. You'll notice on these caps, there's pictures. This one's got the brain. The ones that have the brain picture on there, they're the blends that help to focus or calm your mind. This one's called Calmer, or the Restful blend. It's kind of like doTERRA's Serenity blend, which is already out for adults. I mean, you can use it for kids. I've been using it in my house with my kids, diffusing it, rolling it on their spines before bed sometimes, or spritzing their pillows. I've done all of that before with it, and it works well. But now this one is specifically for kids, and it's called Calmer, and it helps relax them. So like you don't have to just use it for sleep. My daughter, the older she gets, I'm noticing she's a little more high anxiety than my son is. Most women tend to be. She's a woman in the making, that's all. This poor little girl. She gets so overwhelmed and upset very easily about almost everything. So it's like, I can't find my Barbie doll. It's the end of the world, you know, or Mommy, this shoe doesn't match this shoe. It's like, well, then get a different shoe. But I want this shoe. You know, it's like, okay, all right, we find the shoe. Where's the oils? You know, just immediately. So now we've got the Calmer, and it's really cool to me because she's starting to get to an age, too, where, like, she knows she has full access to this. I leave it on my kitchen counter. So, like, if she doesn't feel the way she wants to, or she wants support in a certain way, she goes to the counter and she gets the oils she wants or needs. Like, my heart melted the other day. She went and got the Calmer. She was having a little meltdown over a Barbie shoe. And I watched her do this from her bedroom. Stomps down the hallway, goes to the kitchen, reaches for the bag, and here's me peering around the refrigerator, watching her. Gets her Calmer, rubs it on her wrists, puts it back, and goes back in her room and goes, I find a different shoe.
Oh.
And like started looking around. So like, even though the oil, like, there's no way that it worked that fast. Like, she put it on and within like few seconds, I don't know, maybe she probably smelled it, so it was doing something. But there's no way it like made her make that decision. She's making those connections though.
Right.
So like, this could even act as that encouragement to help them connect those dots, to be like, okay, I need to relax in this moment. I need to not overreact about a Barbie shoe. This is a 5-year-old. And she went and got the oil all by
That's
herself. I'm like, my
cute.
baby's growing up. So this is another one for brain. It's called the Thinker. That one's kind of soft. I almost can't smell that one. Can you smell it? I think I'm desensitized. I've smelled too many things today. But let's see. Oh, I'm about to close it. I'm sorry,
It's
Michelle. Let's see. The Thinker one's called the Focus Blend. This
That
one.
is very light.
It says when it's time to get creative and focus, roll the Thinker onto the back of your neck to support your mind and enhance learning. Right? Go ahead and give that a try. But I love that they're on these little carabiners. So like my son, he likes to take them to school. His favorite one to take to school is Stronger. I want to be strong.
Oh.
It's the protective blend. So like doTERRA has a blend out for, grown-ups, for everyone else, but this is like the kids line. So the comparison to this would be On Guard. And that one is amazing. And it does so many different things. So you'll notice that this one is backwards. The clip is on the bottom. My daughter thought you could switch the sides and that it would be fine. But the other side of the roller is actually, or that's the other one that she did it to. So the bottom is actually a little bigger than the cap. So now the top doesn't fit on the cap anymore. So these ones are upside down. To be honest, I think it's cooler because like you can just roll the cap right off and it's done. And it can still like just stay clipped.
Right.
I like
But
that.
this is my son's favorite one to take to school at all times. And I'm not upset about it because this one is kind of like the antimicrobial one. So it protects his immune system. So I'm like, you go for it, buddy. You be stronger. You take that oil. But yeah, I like that he takes that one to school. And then Rescuer. So I told you about Deep Blue. Pass that way. Deep Blue is good for aches and pains. And it's like the adult version. It can be a little intense.
different.
I've used Deep Blue on my kids' feet for aches and pains. So I was closing it.
No, I
This
like
one
that.
though, this is like the equivalent of Deep Blue but for kids. So they can use this for aches and pains. And you'll notice it has like the person on it because it's for body support. So like they're labeled. See? The ones with the person, it says that these blends help protect or soothe the body. I just think that that's so cool. And it's neat to me to see which ones my kids take to. My son seems to like the ones that are for his body, and my daughter seems to like the ones that are for her mind. That was interesting to see. Now that we've been using them for a while, I can definitely see the patterns. They like certain smells more than the other ones. Steady. That one has an interesting smell to me. I can't put my finger on which smell it is, but Steady is for your heart. And those blends help provide support in balancing emotions or encouraging a positive mood. These would be the ones I would carry in my backpack
Right.
at all times. But like this is the kids line. So like with my daughter, when she takes an oil to school, she's old enough she can verbally tell a teacher what it is, or tell a teacher how she should use it, or just she can tell them. My son, he still kind of sounds like an angry telemarketer sometimes when he's talking to you. So I send him with these so he can show his teacher. And every day that he takes the oil, he doesn't take it every day, but when he does, I always remind him, remember if your teacher asks, what these are, you show her the flashcards, okay? And you tell her they're good. You use it on your wrists or the back of your neck only. Okay. And off to school he goes. So my daughter, I don't send her with the cards, but my son I do. And you can see the teeth marks from the child. The child.
Which one did you say was good for the belly?
For kids?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. So,
Because she has a lot of belly issues.
honestly, probably rescuer. So like I said, aches and pains. Let me take that off real quick so I can look. This one has copaiba in it, lavender, spearmint, and xanthoxylum. I know, God bless me, right? It's a fruit oil. Spearmint could help with tummy issues, so could lavender. See, the top doesn't fit the same anymore. This child. Alright, let's see. Mental stress, feelings throughout the body, atmosphere, wellness, healthy skin, feelings of tension, comforting, vitality and comfort. So out of all of these, I would say corianders, and magnolia are relaxing. So Steady says it's for emotional support, but when you look at the ingredients, so the oils that are in it, coriander and magnolia are both calming. Coriander is good for gut issues. She could use Steady or Rescuer. Spearmint is good. Lavender is also calming for your tummy. Copaiba does like everything. I wouldn't say tummy. Quite possibly even thinker. So like you see, this one says it's for brain function. That's the one that it's going to be the best for as far as, you know, mental support. But peppermint is very good for your stomach. Very, very good for your stomach.
Yeah, I had her drinking peppermint tea.
Yeah. So like, she's got a couple options depending on which one she likes the smell of, and you can just roll it right around your navel, right on your stomach. Are you guys excited to try something?
Yeah.
Okay. So the last one that I have to share is this. I'm so excited. So excited about this. This is On Guard mouthwash. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's alcohol free.
Well, no, take it back. You know.
There's no burn, baby.
Not that
No
kind
burn.
of,
No burn, baby, burn. So it's natural, alcohol free. The top is a pre-travel cap,
Oh, that's cool.
right? So I mean, we can use this and the shot glass if you guys want to. You each have your own. It says you shake it up before each use. So On Guard, it's a blend that doTERRA has, and it's wonderful for everything. I say everything. So it's really, really good for immune support, and it's good for cleaning. Like, they have a whole line of cleaning On Guard products out, and the oil is really good for your body. So like, we're going into cold and flu season right now. You can use that oil to support your immune system so that you either just to support your body. We're just going to sum it up with that, because I was going to say treat and prevent and cure again. So this mouthwash is awesome. It's poor tiny little bits. Alright, so after you swish it around for a minute, you have to spit it out. So before you take these, I'm going to read you real quick what's in the thing, so that way you're not feeling like you have to sit here and listen to me and then get up and run. Right?
I like
It
this
smells
movie.
so good. So let's see. The ingredients in On Guard are just like for the mouthwash. There's orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary, wintergreen. So remember earlier I said there are certain ones that you can't ingest. When they have it in a blend like this, it's okay. They put it in a small dose and they know it's safe. But when they give you that whole bottle, that's potent. That's a lot. So that's why earlier when I had mentioned wintergreen not being one that you can take internally, there's a reason you can't do the whole bottle one. But this one, they have it in a pre-portioned, safe amount. Peppermint is in it. Myrrh is so good. Mizwak.
Mizwak. What's that?
It's from Barker Root. Mizwak extract helps maintain your clean teeth by reducing excessive plaque buildup. Right. What else is in this? Monk fruit. Doesn't say what that one does. Sure doesn't, but it's fun to say. So there's also salt, sodium citrate, benzoic acid, and citric acid. Those are all like combining components. that like smushed together. Sorry guys. Let's see. All of these natural ingredients, they help reduce plaque, they strengthen your teeth, they brighten your smile. Obviously, they encourage using it after the On Guard toothpaste. You can use this after any toothpaste, but doTERRA's toothpaste is pretty awesome. I use it. Yeah, so there it is. If you guys want to try it,
Okay.
you put it in, you can swish for like a minute or as long as you can take, and then you go and
Let's do it
spit
in
it
the
out.
breath and fish will make me laugh.
I'm so glad you guys tried it.
Oh,
Your teeth
like
are
it.
going to be perfect for the rest of the day.
that's
Until I
different.
drink my coffee.
Until you drink coffee. Right?
Just right next to me.
Right?
What?
So that's
No.
that's the convention stuff.
Nice.
What was your favorite out of all of it? Your else picture?
I like that, the one you showed me in the very beginning.
The Green Mandarin?
No,
The
the oil, before Michelle got here.
Before. Oh, the Aroma Touch.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Ooh, somebody's touching something I wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Sure was.
Yeah.
Damn, I miss all the good stuff.
I sure did.
Right? Damn. Somebody touched something.
Oh.
I don't know. I liked all the stuff she showed me. Even the
The pink pepper
The
you
pink,
seem
yeah.
excited about. What was your excitement about it for? The circulation support?
Yes. Yes.
Do you have bad circulation?
Out
in
of
your
my
legs?
knees, yeah. Like my knees will start hurting all the way down to my ankles, and it's like I'll swell a little bit.
So that's like the circulation and inflammation. I do pink pepper and turmeric. I do a drop of each of those in one of my veggie caps after I run. So I was saying I do the turmeric. I started just the turmeric, and that one helped. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to do both of them and see how that helps. And that worked the best for me because it does. It helps with inflammation and circulation.
That's what I
Because you
need.
think about it, when you have something like swelling up around you, when you reduce that, it leaves room for the open airway. So
Mhm.
like you're more relaxed to promote that circulation. Those ones working together do amazing things for your body. Really do. That one. And those are available now.
Oh, okay. So that just wasn't a. Oh, from the thing, like it wasn't just available to you. Like,
So this
okay.
kit now,
Yeah.
let me think. There's a couple items that are not available, much to Jonathan's dismay. The On Guard mouthwash won't be available until November 2nd or 1st. You're like, I know this.
It's like I am almost there.
It's on my
Tell
calendar.
him that.
It's almost there.
Yeah, so November 1st, I think the mouthwash and the beautiful body mist. I don't think any other ones aren't available yet. These are the two that you have to wait till November to get. But the rest of them, they are available to buy individually, or you can get the kit. So like if you really liked everything that's available now, they have it in a bundle package, the same way that they do other enrollment
Oh,
kits that they
okay.
have.
Mhm.
So like you could get everything here for $230.
Okay.
I know, sounds like a lot. When you see the value in it and you know how to use them and you start using them in your daily life, it doesn't seem so steep and so like, my money. You know what I mean? Because you do when you hear
That
it.
was like that at first because I bought 3 of those and I use lemon and peppermint almost every day and my bottle's not even halfway gone. I've
Oh,
had it for a couple
wow.
months now. And
Yeah, it's been a couple
so I
months.
mean, just a couple of drops. I mean, it lasts a long time.
They do. So like think of Sam's Club and Costco. You're buying things in bulk. You said you know
Right,
the
I'm like, you
economy
got the
size.
economy side of that.
We're so used to seeing like the bigger means economy. These are so potent and have such high quality. These really are the economy sized. Maybe not the deodorant, that's a regular deodorant. But you know what I mean? Like as far as
Right.
the oils go, they're quality oils. There's no additives, no fillers, nothing like that. It's all, you're getting exactly what says is in that bottle. And doTERRA offers all of that information on their website to prove it. So like if you're ever in doubt, you don't have to know chemistry. You can punch in those numbers and it tells you exactly what's in it, all the constituents. And if you're ever like, well, what's that one do? You Google it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you do your own little research, but they show it. They have it all out there for you. So that way you know you're getting exactly what they say.
So I have another question. If
Yeah.
you're on a medication and you consume one, say I consume this, and you're on like, I don't know, blood pressure pills,
Okay.
is there anything you can't take because you're taking a prior medication?
As far as I know, no. But it
Okay.
is always good to still ask your doctor, too. Most doctors, they don't have the holistic knowledge. So, like, if you're going to, what is it, Western medicine? If you're going to a doctor with, like, Western medicine and they're prescribing you pharmaceuticals, chances are they're not going to really know much about this, so they might advise you not to mix it because they don't know. They have
Okay.
no idea how it's going to mix. But from my understanding and what I've read about these, they're safe, they're natural, and obviously they still need used safely.
Mhm.
And you know, like I said, pink pepper, you can use it internally, but you're not wanting to use like 10 drops
No.
internally at a time. You do like 1 drop. But as far as mixing, here's a good example. So like, I think it's blood pressure medicine. Grapefruit. Have you ever heard that people on like blood pressure medicine, they can't eat grapefruit because there's a certain something in grapefruit that does not mix well with that medication?
No.
So that's the grapefruit, not grapefruit oil. That's the actual grapefruit. There's something in the citrus that does not mix well with the medication, and it actually causes bad reactions. But the grapefruit oil, it's extracted from the rind of the fruit. It's a totally different part of the fruit, and it does not mix badly with that medication. So you can actually still use grapefruit essential oil with your blood pressure medicine, but you can't really eat grapefruit fruit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just different. But some doctors, like, they don't know. They're like, well, we have no way of knowing that that's exactly what it says that it is. But doTERRA offers all that information online.
Yeah, so.
There's support groups and community groups too, and there are a lot. You'd be surprised. Like, there are so many nurses and doctors that are in these groups that use these oils that, you know, they're doctors in the pharmaceutical world, but they use these themselves. So like, they have the knowledge on it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's pretty neat.
like, one of my uplines is a nurse. Actually, I think multiple of my uplines are nurses. So like, they know and they promote this. So I feel like that gives me a sense of security too. When I first started using them and I saw that they were working, I was like, that's enough for me. But now that I've gotten more into it and I've learned more about them, I'm proud to be part of this company. They offer you quality products. They really do. It's not like, you know, they say they do and then behind the scenes it's like,
smoke and lights and.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's really not. And they do so many other wonderful things for the countries that we source our oils from. So like, they're constantly giving back as well. It's cool. Always ask your doctor
I like
though.
it.
So if
Okay.
you're not sure. Always.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Could you use the pink pepper for sinus? Like problems?
I was gonna say, I felt like when I sniffed it, I was like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
and it
Right.
opened up some stuff, and in here too. The
Yeah.
other one is like,
You go
wow, I
to
can
real
breathe.
quick. They always list. Yeah. Okay, so this isn't going to mean anything to you. At least I don't think it will. Maybe it will. The main chemical components, these aren't all of them. These are just the ones that have the highest amounts, the highest levels. In pink pepper is limonene, which is in every citrus oil. It's like a detox agent, so it's very cleansing. That's why it does all the good things for your gut and helps with circulation as well. It also has aphelandrine in it, and that one's good for respiratory, if I'm remembering correctly. And then there's also myrcene. That one I'm not as familiar with, but I feel like I recall myrcene being one that has like, I want to say antioxidant support. It doesn't list antioxidant on here though, so that must be the one that's for your nervous system. Either way, I don't see why not. I think it could help. It might not help as well as, say, the Breathe blend.
Okay.
That's a respiratory blend, so it has oils in that are specific to helping you breathe and open airways and help support respiratory function. But I imagine, like, you experiment. You find which ones work for you. If you like the way that smells and you want to try it for that, if that's all that you have, then yeah, try that one and see what it does for you. For sure. I would say yes.
Let's go.
Yeah. I said go. Roger on go.
Oh, I like it.
Yay.
Mm.
Thank you guys for telling me.
Oh, thank you for doing
you.
this.
Listening to me blab for oils.
And now the fun stuff begins.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
just saying it.